living in the head, not once upon a time. It is challenging for me to begin this story with the proverbial once upon a time introductory, as most stories that start this way ends in a lie. Many stories introduced this way are deliberately setting the stage for a lesson in morality. People with any understanding of what is taking place may have begged to differ with the morality being suggested. A group of people has lived in America for more than 450 years, and they are entirely different than most mentally. Thank God. These people never had the complete opportunity to live in the physical world. They could not understand the morality of their masters from the position of servitude. Think about it. If one's ability to see, hear, taste, and feel are restricted, then there is a good chance that this person has been forced to live exclusively in a mental and spiritual environment. Seeing and hearing certain things resulted in severe punishment in slavery. The desire to taste certain foods existed but was placed totally out of the reach to them, and the cat of the nine tails could adjust most feelings. Although the sense of smell was available, the nostrils could not enjoy the sweet smell of freedom. Therefore, all of their worlds smelled funky and nasty. Why not? Nevertheless, their prior religions and beliefs installed in their genes enabled them to endure even slavery for a season. Things that people could do, these people were required to accomplish mentally or even in a dream. They learned to master living a cerebral state for survival exclusively. Their desires, dreams, love, pain, fear, etc. were in their heads mostly imaginary. This ability to imagine has enabled this unique group of people to harness extraordinary mental and spiritual powers unbeknownst to most. People that lack the ability to understand the needs and desires of other human beings other than their kind will have difficulty understanding the conditions forced upon these people for eons. They will be in a self-induced stupor. Their only response will be violence. And violence will only exacerbate their desires. It is inevitable and totally unstoppable. Their hearts will harden, but their capacities will be diminished. They will double down in their temperament. But the more that they do, the more fodder will be supplied to subdue their evil spirit. If they only knew. Most are in the dark, and there is not even one iota of a chance they will ever learn. The long road of conditioning was so subtle until it occurred unnoticed even by those that possess these unique gifts. These are gifts from their ancestors sent through their genes. Like most of them, their ancestors worshiped nature and their ancestors. It was called Voodoo, later dubbed Voodoo, a practice that was mysteriously prohibited entirely. This type of religion was wisely abandoned by the slave masters, but obviously had little or no effect. This strange religion may explain why this gene transference was so effective. Those without these gifts will only observe the results of the unusual phenomenon. Those who have indulged in action that trigger an opposing response from people with this intelligence will not be aware of the reactions drawn from that place. Most of them that possess these abilities will also be astonished for a season until they realize their gifts. Once they realize their abilities and learn how to effectively use them, they too will understand that they can only be used in a peaceful manner. Many will obstruct, will observe in awe, but they will not relent in their activities, and they will be unaware of what they are doing, and their capacities will diminish exponentially. They are the ones that know not that they know not. How did it occur? Simple program. Nature has a balance. Once this balance is tilted or offset, strange things occur. Whether they knew it or not, slave masters unconsciously programmed slaves and their offsprings for more than 450 years. This programming began when the first African slave entered to America. Enslavement of the physical body causes a strengthening of the mind and spirit. Our ancestors knew these things. Descendants of the old African slave have received enormous gifts that will lead us into a harmonious future. This sleeping giant is now awakening. We will all see it. The essence of love, honesty, integrity, etc., 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 good things will permeate the earth. I just thought that you should know. It's all good. I hope it places a smile on your face.
Just John.
Just John.
Once upon a time. Once upon a time. If they only knew. If they only knew. It's challenging for me to begin this story. Think about it. Once upon a time. Things that free people could do, these people were required to accomplish. Most are in the dark. Mental programming. Once upon a time. Living in the hand. Living in the hand. What you gotta do when you live in your head? Living in your head. You thought you was there. But you living in your head. You're living in your head. Once upon a time. How did it occur? How did it occur? Mental programming. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Once upon a time. Age of mentality.